Hi there. I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your premium subscription. So premium provides value in three key ways. It helps you get investing ideas, research stocks and ETFs, and manage your portfolio. And I'm going to show you how premium helps you solve these three problems. So number one is getting investing ideas. When you log into your premium account, you can access the homepage, which you can see here, which has dozens of bite-sized pieces of information that enable you to go deeper on a certain investing topic. You can see recently viewed stocks and ETFs with quant ratings, tech stocks that are sorted by strong buy, and top rated dividend aristocrats and champions, for example. You can pick from over 50 cards and customize your premium experience so you're always seeing relevant information and staying on top of investing ideas. You can customize your homepage by scrolling up and clicking on Customize My Topics right here. And you can select from the categories of different areas here. And you can pick one of the modules here. For example, I'm going to add small cap latest strong buys. And I'm going to reorder it so that it's at the top of my homepage. And I'm going to click Done. And now what you can see is that small cap latest strong buys card is at the top of my homepage with all of the other customized homepage cards like seasonality, which gives me the highest win rate stocks for this month and next month, as well as the other cards that I mentioned before. And I mentioned how premium helps you get investing ideas, and your homepage gives you bite-sized data to help you go further. And you can go further into getting investing ideas by checking out our screeners. I mentioned this card here, the tech stocks with the highest quant ratings in this card. If I click on See More, that will take me to our stock screener page of top technology stocks. So this stock screener is going to show, in this case, every stock in tech that has a quant rating from strong buy to strong sell. The most valuable aspect about these stock screeners is that we can filter further. So I'm going to click on the rating here, and I'm actually going to change this from strong sell just to show strong buys. And as you can see, the results change and filter down even further. And I'm actually going to add in a filter as well. I want to see short interest. So I'm going to type in short interest, and I'm going to add that to the screener. And what I want to see is strong buy tech stocks that have short interest of between 0% and 3%. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And what you can see is the search results are now even smaller and are showing tech stocks that are a strong buy with short interest between 0 and 3%. And I can sort by short interest and see the ones with the most and see the ones, for example, here with the least. And so this is valuable information for me, and I want to save this and come back to it. And you can easily do that by clicking Save As, naming it, and hitting Save As. And what you can see is that stock screener is actually saved on your left nav so that you can easily toggle somewhere else like the homepage and easily toggle back to that screener that you created just recently. And the other area Premium helps you is to easily research stock and ETFs. So we're on our screener still, and I'm interested in diving further into a specific stock in this list, maybe KLTR, Kaltura. I want to click on that and it'll take me to the symbol page of KLTR. And I'm interested in this because it was in that screener that I defined. And I want to look at the basic information of the stock, like on the right here, the rating summary. So I can see it's a quant strong buy, but I can also see it's a hold for Wall Street ratings and a hold for SA analyst ratings. Maybe I want to understand why that is at a glance. And what I can do is easily analyze this stock with AI, and it brings up our virtual analyst report. So I'm going to click on this button, and the virtual analyst report will pop up and gives you information related to this stock in a really, brief, succinct, and easy to understand kind of one-page view on the company, its competitors, the explanation of ratings, as well as potentially positives and negatives raised by some of our analysts. And so I see that it's a strong buy from a quant perspective, but I see it's a hold from an SA analyst perspective. And so I'm kind of concerned about that. I want to learn a little bit more about the concerns raised by analysts. So I'll click on read more, which will take me to an article from a specific analyst who wrote about this and why they're rating it a hold. I'll read this. And I'll also probably follow this analyst in case that analyst has anything else to say on this topic or any other topics that might interest me. And going back to that virtual analyst report, this is very helpful for me to research the stock. I'm probably not sold just yet, even though it is a strong buy. I'm not sold just yet on this one. Maybe I'll be sold if, for example, the SA analyst rating, changes to a buy. I want to get notified when that happens. And one really beneficial thing you can do to help you research these stocks and ETFs and get investing ideas is set quant ratings alerts. You can set quant ratings alerts, you can set SA analyst ratings alerts, and you do that by clicking on this bell icon in the top right corner. So what I can do is basically set a rating type alert. I'm going to set, because we know this is a strong buy right now, an SA analyst rating type alert. And basically what this will do is anytime the SA analyst rating alert changes for this stock, I'll get notified via email and via push notification to go check out, the information related to KLTR and understand why. And so that's helpful. I'm going to hit save. That's helpful for me right now because I'm on the fence about this stock. And maybe once SA analysts' consensus is closer to a buy, then maybe I'll be comfortable actually acting on this and potentially purchasing it. And so the third way Premium provides value is through managing your portfolio. Now, when it comes to this stock, for now, I'll go ahead and add it to what I call my watch list, which is maybe a stock I'm keeping an eye on before actually going to my brokerage firm and buying it. So I'm going to hit follow, and I'm going to go ahead and add it to this watch list here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. And so that stock has now been added, as you can see on the left nav over here under portfolios, to my watch list portfolio. And so I'm interested in, stocks like the one I just added. Those are, from our tech stocks filter. So I'm interested in these growth tech stocks, but I'm actually also interested in an income generating portfolio too. As you can see on the left, I have a portfolio called income. And what's really beneficial about Seeking Alpha portfolios is you can go to the health score of any portfolio you create at Seeking Alpha, and you can see, the health of your overall portfolio. How many of your stocks have a rating of strong buy or different ratings? You can see all of these are a strong buy. How you compare to other portfolios. This is in the top 1% of all portfolios. What other analysts think of the portfolio. So there's stocks that are buys, some are neutral in the portfolio, as well as the dividend safety score and strengths and weaknesses of the portfolio. And I can see for example, this is my income generating portfolio. So 4 stocks are ultra safe and 7 stocks are very safe, which is a good thing for my income generating portfolio. This also helps me understand kind of how my dividends are doing from a grade perspective. So if I go to the dividends tab, I can see all the different grades of safety, growth, yield, and consistency for all of my stocks in my portfolio. And maybe I'm interested in more specific dividend information beyond the info in these tabs. I can create what's called a custom view by clicking on Add Edit Views and actually create the data I want to see in a specific tab. So I'm going to go to the dividend grades section here. I'm going to add in all the dividend grades. And then I'm going to go to this other dividend category and add in frequency, payout date, estimated annual income, and a few yield metrics. I'm going to take out some of these ones that are already in there, and then I'm going to hit save and apply that to my portfolio. And now what you can see on here is all the data points that I added in are showing in this specific tab of my income portfolio. And one that's really interesting is this estimated annual income column, which based on the number of shares I own of each one of these stocks is calculating how much income I'm going to be generating from my dividends this year. So that gives me a good idea of the income that's coming in. This frequency gives me a good idea of how often that income is going to be coming in as well. And so I can basically kind of estimate that around $14,000 a year in dividend income is going to be coming my way. And I'm doing that through managing my portfolio with Premium. And you can easily do that and manage your portfolio by clicking on Edit Portfolio and editing the lots of your portfolio. So this is where you can come in and enter the number of shares that you actually own for each one of those stocks that you have. You can enter the purchase date as well, and you can even enter a cash balance that you have as well. And once you hit save, that information will update in the portfolio, and you can still see your estimated annual income down here to track not only the dividend safety, growth, yield, and consistency of your portfolio, but how much you can expect to get in dividends in a given year. So these are the three main ways Premium provides value: getting investing ideas, researching stocks and ETFs, and managing your portfolio. We hope this helps you get the most out of Premium. Thanks so much.